John Miller used to think rich people got rich by buying nice things. Then something changed his mind completely. He sat across from a man worth $11 million, driving a 12-year-old Toyota Camry with a cracked bumper on the front. He realized he'd had it backwards the entire time. Most wealthy people didn't get wealthy by buying more. They got wealthy by quietly, deliberately cutting out 10 specific categories of spending most Americans never even question in daily life. Once you see this list, you'll understand exactly why fake it till you make it keeps regular people broke. While the actually wealthy just look unremarkable, driving old cars, wearing plain clothes, blending into every room they walk into. This isn't about deprivation, and it's not about never enjoying your money. It's about which purchases actually build wealth. And which ones just look like wealth while quietly destroying it, one payment at a time. Let's break down the 10. Number 1, brand new cars. A new car loses roughly 20% of its value in the very first year alone. And around 60% by year 5, according to data from Carfax in Edmonds. The average new car payment now sits above $700 a month. Millionaires, according to research in The Millionaire Next Door, are far more likely to drive a used vehicle bought with cash. They're not doing it because they can't afford new. They did the math, and the math didn't favor a lease. That $700 monthly payment, invested instead over 20 years, can grow into 6 figures of real, compounding wealth. Number 2, name brand everything at the grocery store. Generic and store brand groceries typically cost 20 to 30% less. Often manufactured in the exact same facilities as the name brand sitting right next to them on the shelf. A family spending $1,000 a month on groceries who shifts even half their cart to store brand saves real money fast. Roughly $2,000 to $3,000 a year, money that, invested consistently, compounds into real wealth over a decade. Number 3, extended warranties. They're one of the highest margin products retailers sell, with profit margins estimated above 50%. Wealthy individuals with an emergency fund don't need to insure a $600 appliance against a $150 repair. They self-insure, because statistically, most warranties are never even used before they quietly expire, unclaimed and forgotten. Number 4, designer everyday items. A $40 razor set does the exact same job as a $400 designer version. This isn't about never buying anything nice. It's about which categories rich people quietly stopped caring about signaling in. Status purchases on daily items, razors, phone cases, everyday bags, quietly disappeared once nobody they respected was keeping score. Number 5, timeshares. They're famous in financial circles for being nearly impossible to resell once you actually own one. Some owners report being unable to give them away for free, even after paying tens of thousands up front. Plus annual maintenance fees averaging over $1,000 a year, according to the American Resort Development Association's own published data. Wealthy travelers increasingly rent or book directly instead, keeping their capital liquid rather than locked into one property forever. Number 6, whole life insurance they don't actually need. These policies often carry high fees and low internal returns. Compared to simply buying affordable term life insurance and investing the difference, a strategy known as, by term, invest the rest. Many people who built serious wealth never bought whole life at all, favoring the flexibility of index investing instead. Number 7, lottery tickets and get-rich-quick products. Americans spent over $113 billion on lottery tickets in 2023 alone. With lower-income households spending a disproportionately higher share of their income on tickets than wealthier households ever do. Wealthy people overwhelmingly build assets through slow, unglamorous, repeatable systems, not 1 in 300 million odds at a gas station counter. Number 8, credit card debt carried month to month. The average credit card interest rate now sits above 20% APR. Carrying a balance at that rate is mathematically one of the worst financial decisions available to an American consumer today. Wealthy households overwhelmingly pay their statement balance in full every month, using cards for rewards, never as a loan. Number 9, impulse subscription services. The average American now pays for several recurring subscriptions they've completely forgotten about. totaling several $100s a year in charges nobody consciously chose to keep paying for, according to 2024 survey data. Wealthy individuals tend to audit recurring charges regularly, understanding that small unexamined leaks quietly drain discretionary income every month. Number 10. Renovations purely to impress guests. Kitchen and bathroom luxury renovations often return less than 60 to 70 cents per dollar. Wealthy homeowners increasingly renovate for function and long-term livability, not for the 2 hours a year guests actually visit. Treating a home as a place to live well, not as a stage set built entirely for other people's approval. None of this means wealthy people never spend money. Plenty of rich people absolutely do buy nice cars and nice homes. The pattern isn't a poverty mindset, it's intentional spending, aimed carefully at what actually matters to them personally. They spend heavily on the handful of categories that genuinely matter, and cut everything that was just performance for others. If you want to apply this, it comes down to one question before every non-essential purchase you're about to make. Is this building my future, or performing my present? A used, reliable car that frees up $500 a month builds your future. A leased luxury SUV that impresses your neighbors for 3 years performs your present. Both are choices, only one compounds. Run your last 10 discretionary purchases through that question honestly, and you'll likely find 2 or 3 that don't hold up. They were never about the thing itself. They were about being seen buying the thing, for an audience that wasn't paying attention. That's the exact instinct wealthy people quietly train themselves out of, one ordinary purchase at a time, for years. Which one of these 10 surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments and let us know right now. If you're serious about redirecting money from status spending into real wealth building, hit subscribe for what's coming next. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice of any kind. Please consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment or major purchasing decisions of your own.